Welcome back and good evening, everyone. We're here at the gym tonight, and we're going to be doing an arm workout. I'm going to start with some triceps, the close grip bench press, which you've been doing. Move on from there, and then when we move on to arms, we'll be doing the barbell curls. We'll be doing some hammer curls today with dumbbells, alternating dumbbell curls, a close grip barbell curl, and then we'll be doing some dips in there, a bunch of different fun stuff that we're going to be doing tonight. Yeah, voice is a little lower right now. I've been sick for the last number of days, so I've been trying to get back in here to do some filming, but just felt pretty rough. So sorry for the delay in those uploads. So we are back to it. I'm going to try to switch things up just a little bit. All my workouts have been progressively overloading with the weights since I've been really prioritizing compound movements first to add. I mean, still doing volume, but putting those movements first in the workout that I really want to work on and gaining strength from, especially like close grip bench pressing and like squats, my leg workout. But I have noticed that since I'm not doing my biceps and triceps as much as I was before, normally when I was doing an arm workout, and then when I was doing a back day, I would have biceps at the end. But since I'm going as heavy as I am right now, my arms have just been trashed. So basically, it's like a 5-day bro split what I'm doing right now, and I want to be able to add one more arm day in there. So I don't know exactly how close it will look to my other arm routine because I was saying before do when I do things twice a week, muscles twice a week, a lot of times I will have more issues with my joints, my ligaments, and my tie-ins, especially like shoulders. So maybe on those days to where I'm doing arms that second time, maybe I will do more reps, or maybe I'll just stay away from the close grip bench on that day. And maybe keep the dips in there, maybe take them out. Because I think I'm still doing dips for my chest day as well. So don't want to be doing dips like 3 times a week. And it looks like we have a few cars here tonight. I don't hear the boombox going too crazy in there. The last couple videos we had to edit the music quite a bit. So if you listen to those videos, you can actually hear the music and the sound, the background. And yeah, it's nice when you can turn the music down a little bit, so you don't have to worry about editing that, so they don't get any copyright infringements or violations or anything. But when we always put our videos, when we upload them, we load them as unlisted first, and so YouTube can check them. And so the one time when we did that, it actually had a copyright, but it was cool. It showed me exactly where it was in the video. So we could go through them, and then we could dial things and turn it down a little bit. And then we ran it again, tested it, and it worked just fine. So I'm like, okay, so worst comes to, because the music was really, really, really loud that day. I think he even said it in the video. I'm like, man, when I was doing my deadlifts, I was like, man, this music is really loud. And a lot of the music they play in there is a lot of screamo, a lot of swearing, and I mean, I don't want to call it garbage music, but I mean, I don't know. It seems like to be a lot of garbage music. When there's a lot of cursing and profanity and stuff in there, I don't listen to that kind of stuff in general. So I mean, like I said before, I'd really try to keep swearing out of my channel. I know a lot of people nowadays are doing it on their YouTube channels. Different from, I don't know if it's a generation gap, because I mean, I see some of these guys, I mean, that are in their late 20s, early 30s that are doing it. And it always seems like it's, there's a generation gap there, because I'm like 37, I'll be 38 in April. In my day, we didn't swear like that. We were told that it was not courteous, it was unprofessional, and I honestly think it can like hinder yourself as a spokesman, or if you're an ambassador for the sport, or just about anything that you're with. If you're representing a company and you spend half of your time swearing, I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of people that you're going to alienate. You're going to eliminate them from even having a discussion with, because they know your content, and then maybe not even necessarily to do with your work ethic or how hard you're going at things or disciplined. Um, if you have a sailor's mouth, you might not get far. I know there's a lot of guys in the community that definitely make it really far on social media when they swear a lot, but I just don't want to go that route. I want it to be more of a like a family driven channel, for I think my audience tends to be more people that are between 25 and 35, or to up to 45, and it's less with the younger generation, because I'm not dry scooping my powders, and I'm not wearing those croc flippers with socks in the gym. I see a lot of younger guys doing that, and I'm like, where did this trend come from? You're wearing slippers with socks in the gym. I used to be made fun of when I was little for wearing socks with flip-flops. Not anymore though. It's a trend now, and so I mean, people like it. So, but yeah, it's going to be a good workout tonight. Going to try to do a little bit more volume in there, and do arms twice a week, and see if I can keep my arms more full or fuller. More full or fuller. I don't know. It's one of them. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, I want to be able to get the blood in there, keep my arms pumped more consistently. Because who doesn't want, arms that look jacked? I mean, having big jacked arms are great. And the leaner I get too, and get the veins that start to pop out. I might even start tanning a little bit here soon because I am so white. I look at my videos and I'm telling my wife, says, I am so white in these videos. I'm like, man, I need to start tanning. And so they do have a tanning booth here, so I don't know. We might try to start using that eventually. So yeah, good times, good times. Well, we better get on in there and get this party started. I'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, busy in here tonight. We're going to start with some close grip bench presses. Already used the bar, 95 pounds for about 20 reps. So we're going to do this for about 20 reps too. 135. Moving over here to do it today, a little less busy. It's a Friday night. All right, 20. Move on to 185. See how this feels. Okay, moving on to 225. It's our slingshot. I actually think I like doing the pressing over here better. It's a little bit more secure in a cage. All right, 16. It's 4 more than last time. All right, going up to 280. All right, 280. The knee wrap or the elbow wraps and the slingshot. One more. That was good. All right, moving on to dips. Already done a set with 120 with assist weight. Now moving down to 60. Second exercise, we'll probably be able to add some weight this time. All right, we'll move on to my body weight next. Probably won't do as many reps this time. I think we're gonna add weight now. All right, adding some weight now, 25. See how this feels. Didn't want to wear myself out with too many reps in the beginning. That actually felt good. Okay, got 225s in my belt now. All right, let's go. Oh, man. All right, I'm just gonna do a set now, burnout. I realized as my camera was following me, didn't even see how much weight I had on. I had two 25-pound plates. We'll have to get that in the next video. I'm not doing that set again. That was good. Okay, so moving on to the seated two-hand dumbbell French press. We're gonna start out with 25, 35, and 45, and moving to 55. Getting everything stretched out, warmed up even more. Just keep getting blood in there. There's a focus on getting that deep stretch in the bottom. Easy to lose that range of motion the heavier you go to lift more weight in that power position. So I'll go up as much as I possibly can, but I want to be able to do that full range of motion. Okay, moving on to our next set. 70s. That's good set. These shoulder caps are all getting pumped here. Moving on to 80s. Okay, moving on to my second set here on the tricep machine. Had a 45 on here to begin with. And I'm gonna do the 45 again, just to make sure everything is stretched and pliable. Everything starts to get really tight after it becomes pumped. And when I go through movements, it starts to feel like I'm more vulnerable. Maybe that's just me. I'd much rather be too safe. I know it sounds like a broken record. I did 12 on the first set. Did 20 there, and actually that set felt better. Put a 25 on, 45 and a 25. That's 70. We'll do this set in a second. Okay, next set. 70 pounds. Yeah. 13. We'll go up 10 more pounds. That'd be too much if we put 245s on there altogether. Okay, put another 10, or put a 10 on there. So 45, 25, and a 10. Let's see what this feels like. Okay, maybe we will do 245s. We got 2 wheels on here, 245s. Got 11 with the last set, so see if we can maybe get this for 8 or 9. That last set felt really good, so I didn't think I was going to get to this. There's nothing left. Hey, that felt good. Yeah, remember, always put your weights away. You know, it's easy to forget. Someone's got to do it. Okay, moving on to barbell curls. Ray did a set with 45. I did this with 20 last time, so I want to go a little heavier today, so we're going to lessen the reps. Okay, moving on to set number 2, 95. I'll do less reps so we can move up more weight. See you later, guys. Bye, Alex. Whew. 125 on here. So we might use a little bit of body English to get the bar going. That's okay. Arnold believed in his cheek curls, as do I. Just not for every set. Let's see what this feels like. Whew. That felt good. I actually think we might go up a little bit. Go up to 135 and do some cheek curls. Yeah. Whew. Whew. That should feel good. I don't know how good you can see it here. Sure covers up my chest quite a bit. Okay, now we're moving on to close grip barbell curls. Ready, used 45, just the bar, per set of 12. And I'll do the same thing here. I'll try not to waste my effort on lighter weight with a lot of reps. Try to go a little heavier this time. Whew. Feels good tonight. Okay, moving on to 95. Here. Use 115 on this one. Okay. All right. Did a couple feel sets. Used 15s and moved on to 20s. Now we're moving on to 30s. I've not been doing these as much because it really bothers my tendonitis. All right. Moving on to 40s. I'll probably start to alternate with these. to 50s. See how this feels. Oh, I think that'll be the last one of those ones. Moving on to standing alternating dumbbell curls now. Already did a few sets, feel sets with these, and moving on to the 40s. Yeah, starting to feel it. We'll move on to 50s and see if we can get 8 to 10 with that. Okay, and I also use a little bit of body English when I do these, just to get the weight going, since it's more of a power movement. I'm not as strict with the form, but still, I play things by ear with how it feels with my back. Was it 50 pounds? All right. So yeah, I will swing a little bit. Come on, one more. Woo. That was good. Try to get some poses in here. See what this looks like. The shirt hides my chest. Pull it down. I'm starting to see lines come out my shoulders. That's cool. Especially, you see the lines there. Now we just got to get leaner. We're getting there. One step at a time. All right, welcome back. Man, I can't tell you, there was a lot of people tonight bombing around in the gym. Everyone was having fun. Kind of reminded me a little bit of the LA Fitness vibe. I mean, I love LA Fitness, but it gets so busy and it's not 24 hours, so you can never really beat the crowd. On the weekends, sometimes you can. Usually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday gets pretty busy, but that's okay. It's getting a little easier for me to film around people. I try to be respectful because, I mean, obviously, they pay for the membership too, and I don't want to get in their way. And normally people are really like, oh, when I say something like, oh yeah, let me know, if I'm in your way or anything. And I mean, it always feels like I'm like invading someone's privacy or something. But I mean, the way the gym is here, which is really cool, basically in the agreement of it, of what you sign for the gym is that basically you're agreeing that, hey, people do film here, and so you have to be okay with that. And so that was the biggest pluses of joining this gym here, and a nice atmosphere too, to where I have the freedom to film and people really can't say too much. So I am with another gym right now, and I'm going to try to go there as well. It's another 24-hour gym. I'm going to do that for a little bit of variety. Just trying to do the hub of most of my first number of videos. This is the 11th video that I'm doing. Most of them will probably end up being here. In some of my lighter days, maybe arm days, will be at those other gyms. Or the other gym, excuse me. And probably a little bit later, I'll probably have to come in between the 10 and 11 just because there it's a little bit more iffy to where they're okay with it, but if there's more people, they tend to have you be courteous and advise them that you would be filming. And if that person doesn't want to be in your film, then obviously you have to work around that. So a little bit more difficult there. Still possible. I just got so used to working on it this one. So it makes it really nice. Really good workout tonight. Went up with everything. Those sleeves were pretty decent. I'm still trying to play around with them because obviously if you tighten one harder than the other one or tighter than the other one, it's going to take less stress off of one side. So you have to be careful. Same thing with knee wraps when I do squats. So really nice on the close grip bench press. I got 225 for, what was that, 16? And I usually I call them X reps, where I'm going like 2/3 of the way up just to keep that constant tension on the muscle. So that was really good. I did more reps there than I thought I was going to. I wasn't sure if I was going to do less on those and then try to go heavier. But that's okay. We still went up 5 pounds there, and I got 280. What was that? For 6 reps. Felt really good, really powerful, really confident. Actually, I think I'm going to start doing those that close grip bench press in that rack. And that's usually where I do my T-bars and my bent over barbell rows. The other side's nice, but I feel more comfortable, confident with being able to rack the weight and where that is. And so when it comes to benching, I want to feel as comfortable as possible. I used to do a lot of reverse grip barbell bench pressing, and I would do it with a wider grip. And honestly, I prefer doing those over a standard barbell bench press. Just a little different. Felt really good. So I might even incorporate those on that if it feels really easy to rack the weight and unrack the weight. Because that's the most dangerous part about them, especially with the reverse grip like that. When you're unracking, I mean, it's just sitting in the palm of your hand. So you really got to make sure it's tucked in your palm. I've never had a mistake. I've never dropped anything on my head or on my chest. I've gotten stuck onto the bar before, but I didn't have collars on when I go really heavy. When I was telling you before that I got stuck under 315 and just slid the weight off. And so I might start to incorporate those back in. I really liked doing that for that main chest exercise for the mass. Dips felt really good tonight. I know I'm like I was saying in the beginning of the video, I'm trying to put my power movements in the front and lessen my volume so I can really progressively overload on those. I mean, it just makes it a lot more fun in the gym when you can progressively overload. It's like when you plateau in your weights and become a little less fun. Unless you're like super, super lean and you're watching yourself all the time, which is fun. I mean, I love watching those videos when those guys are in pre-contest mode for a bodybuilding competition. Like you'd see Jay Cutler or Lee Priest, And I mean, they're still lifting a lot of weight, but you could tell it's a lot less, and they're doing a lot more volume, getting the blood in there because they don't want to injure anything, especially being that close to a competition and dehydrated. And it's just fun watching them. They're not using a lot of weight, but you're just like, wow, just watching them do the weight, you know? And obviously, I know eventually, I mean, the older I get, I'm not going to always be able to keep adding weight. And so, but nice to be able to do some of these powerlifting kind of style movements using the elbow wraps and then the slingshot and then the knee wraps and the belt and the wrist straps. Um, just it's nice to be able to use weight again, get under that, especially like with squats. I'm going to be doing legs. I think it's the next workout. Yeah, I'm going to have to look. But yeah, I did 315 last time for 8. I'll probably try to put a 10-pound plate on each side. So we'll try to go up 20 pounds and see what that feels like. I'd love to be able to get back under 405, especially here since the weights aren't coated in any rubber. That rumble of the weights, that's so cool. So yeah, really good workout tonight. Like I said, dips went up. I looked in the camera and it was following me as I was lifting. I'm like, oh no, it's not showing the 225-pound plates I have strapped to the belt. So you just have to take my word for it. And then my last set there, I just used my body weight and we went to failure. And I did the negative, actually the negative part of the movement. That's what I was doing once I failed with positive reps on the bottom, little little twitches I was doing at the bottom there. I would go like jump back there and just slowly go into the negative, because actually that part of the movement, your negative, it's actually a stronger part. You're actually stronger there than the positive part of the motion of the exercise. So you can actually still get a lot of negatives in there if you can find a way to safely get get yourself back up past the positive. Like with curls, you'd fling it up there and then slowly doing it. You'd have to just be careful there. That tricep machine felt really good. I really like that machine. Barbell work, that went really good. I got 125. What was that? Was that 6 or 8 reps, I think, for the barbell? And then we went to, might have been 6. Went to 135 and doing little slight barbell cheat curls there. And then the close grip barbell curls, I think last set we did 125 for reps. A little slight cheat there. Hammer curls, those felt all right. Didn't go that heavy, just went to 50s and still did that for a set of 10. The heavier I get with that, the more I feel it in my elbow. So not all healed up yet, so I'm still trying to work around it. Anytime I ever do any forearm work, it really can bother the tie-ins in my elbow. And then we did standing dumbbell curls. We did a little variety, so we did a little stand. Like I said, there's a little bit of body English in there, kind of heave and hoe a little bit with the weight just to keep it going. I think Lee Haney, if you ever follow any of this stuff, he would talk about those power movements to where you get to the bottom, you'd almost explode out of the bottom there. And people are like, well, that's not really strict. I'm like, he had pretty decent arms, and that's what he did. Those power movements, the barbell curls, those curl movements, unless it's a cable exercise or some sort of a machine, that you can really explode with the weight. But still, play everything by ear, by feel. If something is not feeling good, if you want to go more strict or stricter than that, there's nothing wrong with that. People might look at my form like, wow, that's kind of sloppy. I'm like, yeah, it's sloppy. But like I said, a lot of my training is kind of similar to what Jay Cutler would do. I don't swing anywhere near as much as he would do with the dumbbell movements with the curls. It's like sloppy but controlled, and that's what I like to do in those movements. It's fun to throw around a lot of weight, but just got to be careful. And so some movements I'll do really slow, concentrated movements and really slow it down. But I like the variety. So yeah, everything's going really good. Our shorts are going really well. I think we got like 12 shorts up so far. The Instagram channel we officially have up. It's I believe it's Adam Freeman Legacy 1. If you look that up. And then TikTok, we're starting that up too. We'll have the name and everything. That's not finished yet. It's not set up. So if you were to find me there's nothing on the channel. So I'll start doing the shorts there. And as we expand, I'll do more beyond the YouTube shorts that I'm already doing and reposting them on those other platforms and reformatting it so it can work on Instagram and TikTok. And later on, we're going to do Facebook and then Pinterest. We'll get that started too. So yeah, just get more eyes in there to point us all back to Facebook, or not Facebook, sorry, YouTube, so we can continue to grow this little community of ours and have more people to talk to. So, all right, I really appreciate you guys so much for following along. Amazon affiliates is up. You'll have my links will be down below, all the different products that I use. And if you want to support my channel, you can go through my Amazon link. And even if you don't buy anything there for 24-hour period, whatever you buy, through that link will give me a little bit of a kickback for it. So it's just a little something to support the channel. And so we continue to grow and continue to expand, working on editing and different equipment. And so, yeah, really cool, really exciting times. Yeah, like and subscribe and comment to boost that algorithm. I really appreciate you guys. And disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, so everything I'm doing, unless I forget to put it in the disclaimer, in the description. Play everything by ear. Be careful by what you do. Listen to your body. And most of all, have fun, guys. All right, until next time, I'll see you guys.